This is Bob Ranquist with an update on the golf course renovation work at Boca Rio. This week we received a little over an inch of rain on Tuesday as the outer edges of Tropical Storm Emily passed just north of Boca Raton. Fortunately, work on our golf course renovation project was only delayed for a few hours as a result of this tropical storm. Unfortunately, the sod farm northwest of Lake Okeechobee supplying our sod received fairly heavy rains as a result of Emily, and we have been able to do only limited grass planting this week. With improved weather, we should be able to plant enough grass this weekend to get back on schedule. We made very good progress this week on preparing the last set of greens for planting late next week. Greens mix has been added back into greens at numbers 1, 2, and 3, and will be added into greens 9 and 18 by Tuesday of next week. Construction of the new practice putting green is moving along rapidly. The installation of drainage lines and a 4-inch lay of gravel for the base of the new green has been completed, and greens mix, a mixture of 90% sand and 10% peat moss, is now being placed into the green well at a depth of 12 to 14 inches. Golf course architect Ron Force's partner, Jim Nagel, will be here Monday and Tuesday of next week to supervise the final shaping of the new practice green surface. Sodding of the Tiff Grand Bermuda grass green collars and the sprigging of the Tiff Eagle Bermuda grass on green surfaces will be done late next week. Finishing the planting of grass on greens next week will give us almost 12 weeks of grow-in time before our projected reopening around the 1st of November. With that amount of grow-in time, greens should be in very good condition by November. Sodding of latitude 36 Bermuda grass on green slopes around greens number 15, 16, and 17 was done this week and will be done around greens at number 4, 5, and 6 next week. Latitude sprigs planted on holes number 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, and 14 are developing into new turf very quickly. At the current rate of growth, fairways and roughs on these holes should be completely covered with grass about 6 to 7 weeks after planting. We hope to sprig fairways and roughs on holes number 15, 16, 6, and 7 next week. Our goal of having all the grass planted by the 1st of September is still achievable, provided we don't have more tropical storms or hurricanes during the month of August. Installation of the irrigation system main line at number 18 was completed this week. Installation of the last 300 feet of main line near the 16th tee should be completed by Monday or Tuesday of next week. Lateral lines, control wiring, and sprinklers were installed at holes number 2, 3, and portions of number 1 this week. Irrigation system installation will continue next week on holes 9, 10, 18, and the practice range. Installation of drainage systems and the better Billy Bunker liner gravel layer continued on holes number 1, 2, 3, 9, 10, and 18 this week. Polymer will be sprayed on the gravel layer in these bunkers next week, and we should be finished with the better Billy Bunker liner installations by the end of next week or early the following week. We are nearing the end of the heavy construction phase of our golf course renovation. In a couple of weeks, our efforts will become more focused on planting and growing in new grass, placing new sand in the bunkers, and taking care of punch list items. Thanks again for your patience and support as we work through the renovation process.